Sanibona football lovers, welcome to BK Sports. Igama lami Mbongi Nkosi. Ngithemba ukuthi ni kahle, niyaphila. Dango. Angiqale nje ngokubonga for the love that you keep on showing, because I've been monitoring my subscribers and so far so good. 7,647. Kancane sizofika ku 8,000, and I believe ukuthi by the end of June we will have reached the target of 8,000 subscribers. But what is important is to keep on uploading and giving people content, making sure good whatever that I provide to the masses, there's a credibility in it. Thank you very much. Izandla zidlule ekhanda. Today we're going to discuss about two topics. We're going to discuss about Mushin Etuqral, what he said about the coaches, and we're going to discuss about Mike Makab revealing ukuthi between Kaizer Chiefs and his representative uManqoba Mngqithi, there's nothing, so it's only rumors. But you know ukuthi I know ingosiwanga asivele sihlala udabeni. As I've already mentioned ngendawo zama subscribers, you know ukuthi the more I urge you to keep on subscribing, the more my subscribers are cool, and I'm very grateful for that. Ngakhohlwa ke ukulike nokusubscribe, it is very important. Ngabonga kakhulu. Dango kaningi. Asihlala udabeni ke. We know very well ukuthi in a club the most important thing is to have continuity. You might have the best coaches in the world, have the best players in the world, but if there's no clear plan of how do you want to make sure that the club in the coming years keeps on thriving, you are wasting your time, because you have to know that this is what we will do, so we should start now preparing. So continuity is about that. You must know what's the future plans for the club. And what Mushin Etuqral is emphasizing is the fact that Kaizer Chiefs should retain the co-coaches. Mainly, he wants continuity in the club. And here you could tell Guti, he's not talking from the coach's point of view, but he's talking from a technical director's perspective, because we know Guti, he was one we take here national team. So that simply means Guti, as a coach that he is, the vast experience that he has, the years that he spent coaching, he understands one thing, Guti, if there's no continuity in a club, you'll keep on moving 3 steps back and 1 step forward, because you need to have a vision. You need to be ambitious as a club. And he stated that with Kaizer Chiefs should continue with the co-coaches, because they believes in one thing, Guti, before anything else. And I like the fact that he stressed this thing, because in all the videos I've made about the co-coaches, there were people who were against them leaving and there were people who agree with them must stay. But there's one thing that keeps on popping up, is the fact that most people are saying with the Kaizer Chiefs don't have identity. And he agrees with Mushin Etuqral with the identity must be there for Kaizer Chiefs. And that's what I believe Guti would be the target for next season if these co-coaches get to be retained. Because ngwafundile ama comments, but no one is talking about Guti maybe Kaizer Chiefs management better, but everyone is talking about Guti the co-coaches don't have a style of play, there's no identity. So for a club to have identity, it simply means Guti before they become a club that has identity, they need to have stability first. And for them to have stability simply means kuti they need to work on something that is going to give them that belief kuti come next season we can do this and that, because now we understand kuti we've done this the previous season, this is working, so we should work more towards this, because as they've done this season, they knew last season they were leaking goals, but this season they focused on the defense and the goalkeeping department. Brendan Peterson showing kuti you can fall 7 times but stand up 8 times. So that simply means kuti the co-coaches and the technical team, there is something that they are doing positive, but they must fix indaba identity. And we know very well that every club has identity. As you always allude to, the Kaizer Chiefs is a team that in the years back, they were a team that would play entertaining football and also win your games. They make you to sit and watch the game without wanting a game to go half time. They play the kind of football that had structure, that you understood it, okay, there are patterns here. And it seems like with this season, it is something that was lacking. Last season, Nabi, when he came, he wanted to introduce that philosophy that the club must play. But you know, in a club, before a coach comes with a style of play, the club itself must have their own identity. And then he'll add towards that. But it Chiefs in the previous 10 years without winning the trophy, I believe for one good day, there was no identity. Every coach came and implemented his own thing and hoped Guti, the players that he has, will back him. But there was a difference in terms of equality. That's the story of the Kaizer Chiefs. And the co-coaches, I believe, Guti, this season, they've tried their utmost best to do what they've been tasked to do. Whether they will stay, whether they will leave, but iqiniso lohlezi liyiqiniso. Noma ungalikhuluma after 10 years, after 50 years, iqiniso lohlezi liyiqiniso. Because now what overshadows their work is uNazarudeen Nabi. And people will tell you, Guti, no, they are doing better because uNazarudeen Nabi, they didn't get him the players that he wanted. Nabi didn't have Flavio Silva. Nabi didn't have Maboy. Nabi didn't have Ndlovu. And when the season started, wasn't Nabi a head coach of the Kaizer Chiefs? Were these players not signed for him before he got fired? Maybe him ongas. But that's not something we are focusing on here. So, according to you, if they could give the co-coaches a chance to prove themselves next season, good, okay, now it's time for you to be competitive. We see, Guti, there's this that you're trying to achieve. So now it's up to you. You're gonna get a preseason. As Vele, they will get it. Not Priman, proudly sponsored by Vodacom, Area Vi. So it simply means, Guti, Umshin Etukral, what he's saying here basically is that the Kaizer Chiefs must retain the co-coaches, but only on one condition. The progress must be visible. We must be able to see with, okay, the team is headed to that direction. So that simply means, good, the performances, the result must speak for themselves. And that simply means, Uguti, the co-coaches is going to be great if they're going to show us their tactical acumen next season, if they get to be given that opportunity. So it simply means ukuthi also the idea must be clear. Ukuthi, as I've mentioned, ukuthi there should be patterns, there should be structure. Everything that is being done mele ziqaqe ngisho kwezinqa zembuzi ukuthi okay, Kaizer Chiefs plays this way. When they want to attack, they use 4-2-3-1. They change and diversify to 4-1-2-3. By change about 4-1-4-1. Ibuye iti 4-2-4. So that's what Kaizer Chiefs must be. But also they must have that element of a surprise, but be unpredictable. But it's all up to management. I can speak for days advocating for our co-coaches, but I'm not the one with the ultimate decision. Because the team, I believe, Guti, one of the contributors of Kaizer Chiefs not doing that well in the previous season is the fact that Guti, there's always a new coach in a new season. Chopping and changing. That's the thing that forces the Chiefs not to have stability, because they can't build a solid foundation. They can't find the stability because they keep on changing. But if they can for once stay on one coach or two coaches and see what will happen the next season. Because I believe if they might do that, they'll make sure that they have a coach that is on standby, that will be willing to do damage control. So what does that mean for the club? What does this mean for the fans? Which takes me to the second topic about Coach Manqoba Mngqithi. There was a video I've made whereby Guti, I've received comments whereby Guti, I could tell Guti there are two kinds of reactions in this video. Other fans want Manqoba to take over from the co-coaches, others don't. And the ones that want, it is because they said things like Guti, Manqoba can improve players. Manqoba has got the arrogance to coach a big club like Kaizer Chiefs. Manqoba is experienced. He knows the league inside out. And the ones that didn't agree with the fact that Manqoba Mngqithi must join Kaizer Chiefs stated that Manqoba have been insulting Kaizer Chiefs. Manqoba is fighting with Angena go top 8. How can you release a coach that is on position 3 or fighting over go top 3 for a coach elwela top 8? So that simply means ukuthi laba abangavumi, they use emotions, because within football emotions are not considered. In football it's only business. As long as you're going to help the club, nanoma kuthiwa uyithukile wathini, mawunika umsebenzi uzothatha because uzamela umndeni wakho. And laba abavumayo, it simply means ukuthi as long ama-coaches ahambile, they don't care ukuthi who will come at Chiefs. And this thing simply means ukuthi uyofika ucoach omusha. Will that mean ukuthi he'll continue with the momentum of the co-coaches where they've left off if they get to be fired, or he's going to start his own thing? And then after a few games he's giving us some excuses with I'm building a team. A team that was number 3 in the previous season is being built. Says thola ukuthi izolwela ukungena ku top 8. Bese kuthiwa Kaizer Chiefs is back to default settings. And then sesiyazisola about releasing ama-co-coaches. With if you could have given them a chance, maybe ngaba sikho la sikhona. Because I also believe that if Kaizer Chiefs management were not irrational, in making that decision of firing Coach Nasreddin Nabi. We could be even doing better than what we are doing right now. That's why when I'm talking about our co-coaches, I'm defending them because I know it's not their own doing laba khona. Isono sabo ukuthi bangavumi ukuhamba noNabi. But if it wasn't that case, I believe ukuthi abantu ngabe bayabajabulela as they are doing umsebenzi oncomekayo, because statistically they are doing better than the coaches that were there before them. They are on the verge of reaching 50 points bagcinaneni ku-Chiefs and finishing number 3 kulokho. The last time I believe it was around 2019-2020 season during the tenure of Middendorp. How many years? Counting from then. So you see ukuthi even Umangethu Adazwane came close, because I believe he finished on position number 5. Mabamnika that interim coach job. So identity is what needs to be done for next season. Whether the coaches stay or remain, the coach that is gonna come and comment with which coach do you prefer. Because sometimes I believe it is only us as our fans that we highly rate Kaizer Chiefs, that we have huge expectations for the club. But the management, their decision making, they are not aligning with what we want. Because see, now we have these fancies in our heads. If Kaizer Chiefs can sign Faisal Salum, Fiston Mayele, if they can sign Neo Mayema, you see those kind of players, but Bona, they don't have that vision. And I believe we are the ones also that we are hating ourselves, because at the back of our heads, in our brain, I believe sometimes into esikhuluma ngayo we focus on is in all starch. With Kaizer Chiefs here back then. And we are not living in the moment, in the present. And also in reality, as Kahlel would see accept. That's the thing engibone ngathi. And we are not at fault. Everyone wants something that is good, something that is great. That's why ngesinye isikhathi kunomuntu ongazazi ukuthi ufunani, kube nomuntu ozaziyo ukuthi ufunani, akuthole lokho akufunayo, angazi ukuthi uzokugcina kanjani. Mase akutholile akufunayo, akuthole nokuthi akugcine lokho akufunayo, angazi ukuthi uzokushare nobani lokho bekakufuna. So kuneliseka into engekho kumuntu ophila emhlabeni. Danko.